Lay your burden down, every care you carry, and come to the table of grace, for there is mercy. Come just as you are, we are all unworthy to enter the presence of God, for He is holy. Lift up your heart, lift up your hands, fall on your knees and pray, for the King of Kings and the love He brings is here in this place. We raise our voices, raise our song, offer Him our praise, for the King of Kings and the joy He brings. Good evening. Whoa, listen to that. Well, we didn't get the helmet in that I was looking forward to having. So we do have a new mic system, though. This new system is actually more old school than the one we had. The one we had the little power pack right here. This one has a wire that goes down the back of my shirt to a power pack right here, which is what we used to do like 15 years ago. But our power boost is like dramatically better. The problem with this one was it couldn't generate enough power boost. That's why they had the echoing. They would turn it up as high as they could go, and the folks online still couldn't hear the vocals. So this, we're hoping, will solve that problem. So anyway, now that you've had your lesson on that, how's everybody tonight? Are you enjoying this somewhat cooler weather? Yeah, it's nice sitting out in the front yard, backyard. You know, Sunday night, those of you that were online with me, Sunday night, right in the middle of my broadcast, we looked down, and at the edge of the woods behind our house, the mama deer was coming up. And it's funny because she stood there for the longest time and listened. I think she was enjoying the broadcast. I saw a couple of little amens mouthed. And then she finally came on up in the yard, walked on across and down the hill, but didn't see the babies today. She's got two little ones that usually hang out with her. We are in church history. We're in that second major period and the first major change period of church history from 70 AD to 325. We're looking at we're turning it at different angles and looking at different things going on. And we're going to start a new direction tonight with this a little bit, and that is this area of martyrs and heresies. We talked about the culture of martyrdom, the fact that the church, if the church acted like the church should act like, it was going to come into conflict with the empire no matter what. And given the brutality of the empire, it was inevitable that Christians were going to die because of their faith. And we looked at some of the accusations and some of the scurrilous rumors that were started about Christians. The fact that they were different from everybody else made them an easy target when martyrdom, when persecution was planned. And so you have all of that going on. And that's one of the things that goes on during this period. By the time you get to the 3rd century, late 200s, early 300s, the time of Constantine, you've got a whole body of church literature that has developed that is the history of the martyrs. You've got all of these now famous martyrs, both male and female, people who were held up as great examples of people who sold in completely to their faith and died for it. And they were venerated. Many of them, when the church began the culture of saints, And that comes later on. We'll talk about that. But when they started the culture of saints, where you had famous, virtuous Christians that you could pray to after they died, many of those early martyrs quickly became early saints in that religious system. We'll talk about that in the next big segment that we go to beginning in 325. But after we get to the martyrdom, there's another major area that emerges. And that's in the area of doctrinal issues. And we're gonna settle here for a little bit. There are a couple of movements that we'll not get to tonight, but there is one movement called Gnosticism.